Hello, my fellow Nigerians. Hear what the ex-British envoy warns Tinubu-led government over October protest, alleged foreign influence. Is it warning of him to be at alert? Why can't him advise the people or do the needful so that the masses will not suffer? A former British diplomat and ex-director of the British Council in Nigeria, David Roberts, has cautioned the President Bola Tinubu-led government about the planned protest over the rising cost of living scheduled for October. Roberts expressed concern that foreign interests could be manipulating the organizers behind the demonstrations. The organizers behind the recent End Bad Governance protest, which disrupted economic activities across Nigeria, are gearing up for another round of nationwide demonstration set to take place in October. According to Vanguard, Roberts highlighted the potential involvement of foreign powers, stating that external interests could exploit Nigerians' genuine grievances to create unrest. He referred recent comments by U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, who claimed that a media outlet in Africa had supported the August End Bad Governance protest. In light of the wide use of Russian flags in the last days of range protest, and taking this new revelation by the U.S. Secretary of State, Nigeria ought to be very careful about the proposed October 1st protest. Nigeria should take more care and alert its citizenry to the truth about such platforms and their agents. At a briefing in Washington on last week, Blinken accused an African media outlet working for Russia, contrary to its claim of mainstreaming Africa's interest. The former envoy said in a statement yesterday, Robert pointed out that during the August protest, there was notable use of Russian flags, which he believes should be a warning sign. He urged the Nigerian government to approach the planned October 1st protest with caution, advising authorities to raise public awareness about foreign platforms and their agents that could be driven these movements. Roberts noted that the August protest in northern Nigeria saw several participants waving Russian flags, underscoring his concern about foreign involvement. The former British envoy stressed that the government should take proactive measures to prevent any potential unrest linked to the upcoming protest. Following the August demonstrations against the rising cost of living, the federal government alleged that the protests were influenced by external forces and subsequently charged a British national David Wynne along with 12 Nigerians with treason. My people, this arrest will not solve the issue. What he's supposed to do, he should do it. See what our former President Buhari is saying, and the government that he ruled, what they've done, and what one of the cabals have just narrated. Honorable Hiozowa Johnson Agbona Ima, a chieftain of the All Progressive Congress, APC, and former member of the House of Representatives for Ego Ikpoba, Oga Federal Constituency, Edo State, has come forward with startling accusations. He alleges that a cabal with President Muhammad Buhari's administration involved in misappropriation of billions of dollars during their terms in office. The ex-legislator additionally mentioned that the ongoing challenges in the nation will not hinder the ruling APC prospects of triumphing in the gubernatorial elections in Edo State. Egbohiyama, popularly known as EJ, in an interview with Vanguard, said that President Bola Tinubu was not the cause of the hardship many Nigerians are facing, alleging that many people that found themselves in the corridors of power for some time have eaten the country's tomorrow. He said, "I can tell you that His Excellency Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu is not the cause of our predicament. We are our problems. Why? Corruption has eaten Nigerian deep. When we fight corruption, corruption fights back. Before Tinubu came into office, the country was messed up by some cabal. Before President Muhammad Buhari came into office, the country was messed up by some cabal. When President Olusegun Obasanjo was president, the country was also bastardized. Corruption is the major problem facing our dear nation. Are we ready to fight corruption, or who is it just talking about it and not dealing with the root cause? For me, preventive measure is always the best option. To curtail and to combat the menace of corruption, it requires the collective effort of every patriotic Nigerians. There is corruption all over the world, but that of Nigeria is something else. When someone is caught in America or by any other parts of the world, he is prosecuted. But when anyone is caught in Nigeria, he is celebrated. If the money that is meant to construct road, to build infrastructure, was stolen yesterday, what can you do tomorrow? So the problem when you say APC, I could remember when Nigerians were crying that PDP had ruined the country. As at today, even the fact that things are hard, look at what Mr. President is doing in terms of building infrastructure. Look at Abuja today. Look at the face of Abuja. It has been changed totally. Look at Abuja Benin Road being awarded. Look at the Nigerian Railway being revamped. Just about 1 year that President Tinubu came on board, when Buhari was president of this country, the cabals stole so much, billions of dollars, not just naira. As how prepared was the APC in September 21 election? The former federal lawmaker, well, APC is more than prepared than I have ever thought. And the people of Edo, having seen the hardship over the years, how Edo State has been bastardized in the area of infrastructure, in the area of healthcare, in the area of education, and road infrastructure. What of security? My people, what do you see to all this they have said? Politicians are liars, sweet, sugar-coated mouth. See what our people are saying in the comment section. Hey, support necessity for constitutional rest, and demonstrates the political courage to canvass and achieve self-determination model. Only under such milieu of constitutional consensus can stability thrive enough for a good leader to show he is meant to. Nigeria leaders, politicians, do the needful. Leave all this rubbish. The masses want to enjoy. They want to enjoy the government. They don't want hardship. The hardship is too much. So remove hardship from their life and let the poor breathe. What I observe with this government is that they are trying to eliminate the whole masses of this our country, as well as the middle class, so that only the rich people will be able to stay in Nigeria. We are dying in hunger and abject poverty, but I know time will tell. If we can tolerate our children, we will not. May God come to our rescue so that our leaders will do the needful. My people, in the comment section, say your opinion, comment, subscribe to this channel, love, share, and like. God bless Nigeria. Thanks and God bless. Amen.